Welcome or welcome back. We have another lovely studio makeover, and this time around, it's a big one. There's a lot of rearranging, there is a huge purging going on, getting rid of so many things. I don't have to say much because I already talked to you guys about it in the video that you are about to watch. Thanks for being here. My name is Paloma, by the way, if you don't know who I am. Artist that makes stuff on the internet. Yeah, hope you enjoy. Hope this motivates you to do a little bit of a purge, a little bit of a reorganization in your space, no matter what that looks like. Let's get into the journey that this was to redo my studio. So I have been looking for a new solution to storing my artwork and my paper, all my flat stuff, and these IKEA Alex drawers were not doing it for me anymore. I have had them for several years and I have repaired them several times and I was just over it. So I wanted some fancy, heavy-duty, high-quality files, but these Safco ones can run up to like thousands of dollars if you buy them brand new. So I found some secondhand and I haggled, and they just needed a little bit of a clean. You know, they're not perfect, but they're fully functional. This is what kind of then prompted us to have to like do a huge reorganization and purging of the studio. This is the state of the office. I don't know what happened. I just know that I needed to do a makeover really bad. Day 2 was essentially the biggest purge day for us. We went through everything that is essentially like out of sight. We went through all of our drawers, our shelves, the closet in the studio, and it brought up a lot of big feelings, at least for me, in terms of like just how much stuff I consume and I purchase, and also just how much stuff I had completely forgotten about, we had completely forgotten about, and it definitely doesn't feel good. But it was a really big wake-up call in terms of what we want our spending habits to be in the future, not just because of like financial situation obviously, but also because like we don't want to be part of like the mass consumerism that is happening in the US, because it is a fairly big problem. It creates a lot of waste, and especially for me, it is a really big struggle. I grew up in a very materialistic home, and part of that is cultural too, but in my home, material things and like going shopping and everything, that was the ultimate hobby and form of fun and entertainment. It was also like the ultimate way of like showing love and everything, and I'm not saying that that is all bad, but I think it's created some unhealthy habits for me, and it's not a way that I want to live my life moving forward. So yeah, like I said, in a way, it's good that all of these feelings came up and we were kind of faced with our consumerist footprint, because now we know what we don't want to repeat in the future. One big problem that I noticed whenever I was doing this whole makeover is that I was not taking advantage of the space that I have in the studio appropriately, in the sense that the closet was just kind of a place to stuff things in instead of having like an actual organized system, and also making use of vertical space. So I bought these shelves from IKEA. They are really, really nice. I have them all throughout the apartment. They're just really great for making use of, like I said, that vertical space. And they're also super versatile, so if we were to move or whatever, you can basically use them in any space. Like I said, have a bunch, so I bought these and they fit perfectly on the shelf in this closet, and I just think it turned out really nice. And now I can actually see what I have in my closet, and I actually have a system to access those things. I've had the same label printer since I started my art business. She has served me well, but honestly, it was just becoming bulky on my desk where I have my computer, and I think it's just time for an upgrade. Like, I've had the same one for 4 or 5 years now, so time for an upgrade. This one is much smaller and it's also wireless, which is really nice. Now I don't have to have it by my computer, I can have it over here at my packing desk.
Learn from the same faculty. Earn the same.
Hello from my new desk. This guy right here. I put up my decorations as well, and of course I can add to it. I think I need to put something in that area. As I mentioned earlier, this used to be my partner's desk area, and with changes that have been happening in my line of work and his line of work in general, we both decided that I would once again take over the studio, and he would no longer have a space in here per se, like a desk, because he doesn't work from home anymore. I have the whole studio to myself again, and it feels really good. I didn't think it would feel this great, but I think the combination of purging things that no longer served me and decluttering and everything, plus having the space to myself, has like really opened up the room. The room was starting to get like super stuffy and cluttered, which I don't mind clutter, I like it actually, but I do think that there is a point where if there's a lot of furniture in a room, it just can get too much. I think it was starting to affect my concentration and even, dare I say, my inspiration. So I feel really happy right now. I mean, this is the first day that my desk is like finally fully set up. I did my drawers, as you guys saw. And yeah, I mean, this has been a few days in the making and I'm definitely not done. There's still a bit to go that you guys will see, but just a quick little like halfway / maybe 2/3 of the way check-in. Lots of new energy flowing in and like weirdly lots of lessons learned as well through the decluttering.
That's big, baby. It goes, how does it go?
I don't want to finish the closet. I don't want to, guys. I feel like the last bit of reorganization is always the hardest because it's usually the stuff that you've put off. But I told myself that I need to finish this today. It's been almost a week, so I just want to get it done and over with, and then I can not worry about it again for several years. So I need to finish up the closet. I have a bunch of prints and stuff that I've just collected over the years that are not put up because I only have so much wall space. So I need to find a place for these. I have a lot. I have this keyboard that I barely used. I got it to try to get back into piano playing, which is something that I really love. But unfortunately, I haven't made the time to do it. So this is gonna get resold and make someone else very happy. I'm actually not realizing that there wasn't much left because I organized all of like my craft supplies here and I did donate to some teacher friends the stuff that I just wasn't using and didn't see myself using anytime soon. And I also opened up a bunch of space on my packing shelf and I actually have room to like restock certain sizes. I have this whole basket which is basically empty And I have this space up here too. I was really struggling with not having a lot of space in my packing shelf. So now that I have this, I'm gonna have a little bit more room to breathe when it comes to my shipping and packing supplies. The office is officially finished. I am here in front of my new Pride and Joy. I still can't believe that I found these for a little bit over $500 for both. These guys are definitely like my best secondhand find. I feel so refreshed. Like I have done a lot of studio makeovers and a lot of studio reorganizing videos as well. I feel like there was not quite a purge like there was in this one. I think in the other ones, the other times that I've done studio makeovers and all that, I was looking for more of like a visual or like an aesthetic change versus like an actual functionality and organizational change. Like I've mentioned throughout the video, I feel like just with age, I'm gonna be 25 soon, I have really become a lot more conscious of the things in my home, the things that I hang on to, and whether those things, if they're not being used, if those could make other people happy or be useful to other people. So a lot of donating and a lot of rehoming this week happened, and it feels really good. Like I mentioned, have a hard time detaching from my material objects, so this just has cleared a lot of space and energy for me personally. And I think if you are someone who feels stuck in any sort of way, it doesn't even have to be your career, a nice purge, a nice reorganization might be of help to you, because I forgot the power of letting go of things that no longer serve a purpose for you, and sort of like the welcoming in of new energy that brings. So yeah. Again, thank you guys for watching until the very end. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. So before closing out today's video, I wanted to talk about our sponsor and longtime supporter of this channel, which is Squarespace. If you don't know what Squarespace is, it's an all-in-one platform where you can create your very own website, and it is the platform that I have always used to run my website, my online art business, and my portfolio since the very beginning. And they have some very easy to use tools that help me do that. Their commerce tool, of course, keeps track of inventory, orders, customer data, all that not so fun stuff. Through Squarespace payments, you can get direct deposits to your chosen bank account, and you are also able to take Klarna, Afterpay, ClearPay, all that fun stuff is available on my website. And I recently did a huge website makeover with their new Fluid engine, which is super beginner friendly and adaptable when it comes to designing your dream website. So if you are interested in Squarespace, you can go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and you can use my code for 10% off your first purchase.